Yo, what's up guys, it's TGFC back with another video. I know we haven't been uploading for a while, but here I am back with another video. Today we will be discussing my predictions for the Euro 2020 playoffs, or 2021 playoffs, because obviously they got moved. First game we got is Bulgaria versus Hungary. Bulgaria's at home, but they only won one game in the last 7, I'm pretty sure, or 6. And they don't really have too much good players in my opinion. A bunch of players from Ludogorets, like the Champions League team, but nothing really good. We're coming against a solid Hungarian team with 2 wins and 4 losses, who have Galaxy in goal, Will Olbran, both from RB Leipzig obviously, and Shalai, who are really good players. I feel like Hungary have way more quality than Bulgaria, so I'm going to say 2-0 win. Obviously Hungary don't have Dominik Szoboszlai, who's a really good player for RB Salzburg, but they still have the quality to beat Bulgaria. And the second game in that group is Iceland against Romania. 2 decent teams. Obviously, Iceland has a better record of 4 wins, 1 tie, and 3 losses, and Romania have 2 wins, 2 ties, and 2 losses. So I'm gonna say Iceland 2-1, a close game, but Iceland have some good players like Sigurdsson, Gudmundsson, and obviously Alex Runarsson, who just signed to Arsenal as a backup goalkeeper, but I heard he's decent, so we're gonna see. But 2-1 for Iceland. Alright, next group we got first game Bosnia and Northern Ireland. Bosnia had 2 wins, 1 tie, and 3 losses in their last games, and Northern Ireland had 1 win, 2 ties, and 3 losses in their other game. I feel like Bosnia is gonna easily win this 3-1. I mean, they have Begovic in goal, who's still a good player. They have Kolasinac, who plays for Arsenal as well. Decent left back, especially for this level of playoffs. And they have Pjanic, who just signed for Barcelona. Really good player. They have Gojek, Edin Dzeko, who's obviously a legend. And Northern Ireland don't have too much players. They only have Evans, Dallas, and McNair. So yeah, 3-1 win for Bosnia. Next game we have Slovakia against Ireland. This is going to be a close one in my opinion. 2 really good teams who won 1 game each, tied 3 games each, and lost 2 in their last games. Obviously Slovakia have Rodak, who's a Fulham goalkeeper who's not doing too good, but he's a decent player. They have Pekarik, Milan Skriniar, who Spurs try to get for 60 million, Lobotka, and obviously Marek Hamsik, who used to play for Napoli. All really good players. Then Ireland have Mark Travers, Shane Duffy from former Brighton player, now plays for Celtic, Doe Hardy from Spurs, John Egan from Sheffield, Connor Hurahan, McCarthy, Shane Long, Robinson, a lot of good players for Ireland. But I'm gonna say a tight 3-2 win for Slovakia, just because they have some good players. Even though Ireland have a bunch of good players, I feel like Slovakia have like the better quality players. Right, so I'm gonna say 3-2 to Slovakia, obviously. Okay, next group is gonna be Path C with Norway and Serbia. 2 really good teams, 3 wins, 2 ties, 1 loss each. So this is gonna be a tight game. I feel like Serbia's gonna win 2-1 just because we have Kolarov, Tadic, and other good players like Grujic, Mitrovic, Jovic, and probably other players I'm missing, but they have a bunch of great players. And yeah, I feel like they could win 2-1 against Norway. Norway obviously have Erling Haaland, Martin Odegaard, 2 really good players, Sanderberg from Sheffield, and Jarnstein. Really good players, but just like Serbia has that tiny bit of an advantage. They're just better in my opinion. Then we have the second game, Scotland against Israel. Obviously Scotland has Andy Robertson, Ryan Fraser, and John McGinn, all in good, decent form, except for Ryan Fraser maybe. But if you are missing out on Kieran Tierney, who's an insane player, but apparently he got COVID from a Southampton player. I forgot who it was exactly, but if he got COVID, so that's bad. But Israel don't really have anyone too good. They only have Aaron Zahavi, who's just signed for PSV, but he's a really good striker. But you have to have quality on the whole field, because soccer or football's a good as a team sport, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna say 2-0 for Scotland. Then we have Path D, which is probably the worst path out of all of them. I'm not gonna talk too much about it. First game is Georgia against Belarus. I'm probably gonna go with a 1-0 win for Georgia just because they're a host. Yeah, and I don't really know anything about for teams. Then we have Northern Macedonia and Kosovo. Macedonia obviously have Alioski, who plays for Leeds, and Pandev, who's their captain, plays for a decent team. I forgot which team though, but decent players. And we have Kosovo, who has Rajanani, Vojvoda, and Berisha, who are decent players. I feel like Kosovo might just get that 2-1 win. Don't know too much, but I'm gonna guess 2-1. And for like the finals, for the playoff final, I said Hungary against Iceland. Obviously, I'm gonna say Hungary. I feel like they're way better than Iceland, and if Hungary beats Bulgaria, I feel like they could also go past Iceland. Maybe not so easily, but they're gonna win. I'm gonna go with a 2-1 win. Then we have Bosnia and Slovakia in the final for Path B. Two decent teams. It's gonna be hard to pick. I feel like it's gonna go to penalties or extra time, and I feel like it's gonna be 1-1, and it's gonna actually finish 2-1 for Bosnia just because they have some decent players. I don't know. It's gonna be a close game. Anything can happen really. And then for Path C, I'm gonna say Serbia against Scotland. I just feel like Serbia have that quality. Norway is a better team than Scotland in my opinion, so Serbia's gonna win 3-1 against Scotland. Obviously a tight game because Scotland has some really good individuals, but Serbia has a quality team in defense, midfield, and offense, so yeah. Alright, play a final against Georgia and Kosovo. Obviously Kosovo, I feel like Georgia and Belarus were the worst teams in the group, so I'm gonna say 3-0 win for Kosovo. It's gonna be for first time playing in the Euro 2020. I just wanted to thank you all guys for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Please share it with your friends as well. And yeah, sorry if I butchered their names as well. I'll try to do better next time.
This is real life. There's no telling you're the right girl, so I can only say that it feels right.